So, today's class will start with the topic homophones. It's very important topic to understand. What is homophones? The word homophone is made up of two words. We can see here one is homo and then the second word is phone. Homophone. The meaning of the word homo is same and the meaning of the word phone is sound. Clear? Homo means same, phone means sound. So dear children, homophones are the words which sound the same, but they are differ in meaning and spellings. Some of the words when we pronounce, we see the exact pronunciation. They sound the same, but their spellings are different and their meanings are completely different from each other. These kind of words are called homophones. Homo means same, phone means sound. So, the words which sound the same but differ in meaning and spellings. Two words whose sounds are same, whose pronunciations are same, but their meanings are completely different and their spellings are also completely different. Let's see the examples. Here I write the two words. Right. When we read these two words, dear children, this is also pronounced right and this word is also pronounced right. There is no difference at all in their sounds. We use the same pronunciation for both the words. But you can see here, the spellings are totally different. R-I-G-H-T, right? W-R-I-T-E, right. Clear? But as their spellings are different from each other, their meanings are also completely different from each other. Clear? The right. Right means you know which is correct. R-I-G-H-T, right means which is correct. And W-R-I-T-E, right means writing something. Clear? So these kind of words are called homophones because their sounds are same but they are different from each others in meanings and spellings. Let me write one more example. No. A-N-O-W, no. And the next word, no. You can see here both the words sound same. The pronunciation of both the words is exactly same. K-N-O-W, no is pronounced no. N-O, no is also pronounced no. Clear? But you can see here the difference in spellings. Both the words are completely different in spelling. At the same time, they are different from each other in terms of meaning also. The word no, K-N-O-W, no means knowing someone or something. And no, N-O, no means denying something. Clear? So, again, these two words are homophones because they sound the same but they are different from each other in spellings and meanings. Now let's see one more example. S-O-N, sun. S-U-N, sun. S-O-N, sun. S-U-N, sun. Both the words sound same. Their pronunciations are same. But you can see here the spellings are different and their meanings are different. S-O-N, sun. Beta. S-U-N, sun. You know, the star, sun. Clear? So both the words are different from each other in terms of spellings and meanings. So these kind of words are called homophones. Homophones are the words which sound same, but they are different in terms of meanings and spellings. Now, let us discuss about the term idioms. Idioms are words or phrases whose meanings cannot be taken literally. Clear? We cannot translate these idioms word to word. Yet they enrich the English language immensely. These idioms help to enrich our language. An idiom is a group of words that act together as a single unit. Idiom is a group of words which act together as a single unit, and one cannot work out the exact meaning of an idiom by simply adding up the meanings of each of the words that idiom is made up of. Dear children, for understanding its meaning, we do not translate each word. We do not see the meaning of each word. The whole idiom, the group of words, is acting as a one unit. It is acting as a single unit. Now let's see the example. Kick the bucket. Kick the bucket. It's group of words, a phrase which is called an idiom. It's an idiom. Kick the bucket. Now, for understanding the meaning of this phrase, this idiom, dear children, we do not see word-to-word meanings. Clear? One cannot work out the exact meaning of an idiom by simply adding up the meanings of each of the words that idiom is made up of. We do not see word-to-word meanings. Clear? Now here, just understand it properly. Kick the bucket. The meaning of this idiom is to die. Kick the bucket means to die. Now you might have thinking that it's not matching at all, isn't it? If word to word meaning you see, bucket means a pail, clear, which is used to fill the water. Okay, bucket, a pail. And kick means to hit someone or something with your foot. Okay, so kick the bucket here doesn't mean that you are going to kick the bucket, but it means to die. So, if you add up the meaning to each of the individual words, you do not get the meaning of the idiom. If word by word meaning you see, you will not get the exact meaning of that idiom. Clear? That word to word meaning you have to ignore. And what is the particular meaning fixed for that idiom, that you need to learn. So I think the topic idiom is clear to you all.